Mutant Ninja Turtles. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Heroes in a half shell. Turtle power.
Hello guys, this is gonna be my TMNT Out of the Shadows movie review. I just came out of the movie like I don't know, like fucking 20 minutes ago, and I directly came home and I decided to record it while my thoughts were fresh. Now this is not one of those, I'm a huge fanboy of it. TMNT, I have watched Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles when I was a kid a little bit, and I have played the NES games, and I really like them, and I caught a lot of references in the movie that were references directly to those, and also the Secret of the Ooze. I mean, come on, whatever. But yeah, it was the movie itself. I had fun with most of the things that were in the movie. The whole chemistry between Bebop and Rocksteady, that was just awesome. That was awesome. Every single thing with them was amazing. Casey Jones, Stephen Amell, I mean, it's not bad, but it's not unique. It's pretty much what what's his name? Will Arnett is doing, right? Pretty much what he's doing, but with a character name to it, a recognizable character name to it, and somewhat of a gimmick. And I really wish, they'd do more with it, but they didn't, and I guess maybe in the future movies they will, but for now they didn't do a lot with it, and a bit disappointed with it. But the biggest disappointment that I have with this movie is the amount of featuring that it did with Will Arnett's character. I really didn't like that. It's not anything against Will Arnett, I like the actor. I just don't like him in this movie. Like, this character itself is absolutely forced humor. And me, right? That's why I don't like Marvel is, by Marvel I mean the Marvel Cinematic Universe movies. I like the Fox movies. This is why I don't like the MCU, and again, this has nothing to do with it, but it's the best example I got is forced humor. I don't like the character itself because it's supposed to be comic relief, yet you have Michelangelo, which is absolutely the character, which is humorous. That's the point of Michelangelo. And yeah, I just didn't like that. I still don't like it. It wasn't bothering me in the first movie as much as it bothered other people, but it bothered me more now because there was a scene where he was shutting off something and stealing something for the gang. That role, that exact thing, could have been easily replaced with Splinter, and it would have been so much better because we haven't seen Splinter do anything, and that would have been perfect because they were in a dire situation, and it would have been okay. Well, now let's call in somebody who isn't tech savvy and all that stuff, and it would have been perfect. But that's the only negative thing that I have. I guess I also didn't like the way they bitched out Krang and Shredder. Really though, with the Shredder thing, that was really stupid. Like I don't want to, I'm not spoiling anything. I guess this is kind of spoiler-free review, but the way they bitched out Shredder is, he's not dead. That's I guess a spoiler, but who fucking cares? He's not dead. But they bitched him out really bad. Like, his character was absolutely misused. And I guess Baxter Stockman was similar to that, but he played his role, the way he was supposed to play his role, so that was good. Krang, again, was kind of bitched out, but kind of not. He didn't see the full potential of what the character was. He just got, like, a teaser glimpse of it. And if he's gonna appear again in future movies down the line, that's fucking great. It's pretty great, and it's awesome. I don't think I should really talk about the Turtles. I mean, the Turtles themselves are just, they're better than in the first movie. This whole movie is about family, in a sense of family and teamwork and how to make it all work together. And it's really good. I really like that, and it pissed me off because they were doing this thing where they're concentrating on the Turtles and they were switching to the humans. And it was kind of like, oh man, that's really cool with the Turtles, and then the humans, like, I don't mind Megan Fox, at all. Like, I don't mind her at all. And her chemistry with Stephen Amell is okay. It's fine. If you had just the two of them, it'll be fine. But having Will Arnett there be this character that, like, why? Just anything. Like I said, have fucking Splinter be there. I know he would have been more like, he would have more comedy in the sense of, I'm old, I can't do all this shit. But, he does it anyways because, fuck it for the mission. It would have been awesome. But really, they should really make the Will Arnett character disappear because it is ridiculously annoying. Like, I'm never annoyed by any character ever. Almost never. But this is one of those characters that just stuck out to me like fucking oof. Again, I don't hate it. It pissed me off because it's absolutely unnecessary. Absolutely unnecessary. Could have been done much better. But that's just the main thing. There's everything else is absolutely great. The action is great. The story is, there are multiple stories that are surrounding around one giant thing, which is the family thing, and that's awesome. I really like that. It was a coherent story. Sure, some of the things where it's like, okay, so the ooze makes human into fucking animals that were from their past, their fucking heritage or whatever. But then they're like, oh man, that means that they can turn us human. How? That logically, that's a plot hole that just stuck out to me, like right there. That's a plot hole. That's a plot hole. Don't fucking deny it. It's a fucking plot hole. Plot hole. Plot hole. Plot hole. Whatever. But yeah. That was one of the things that were like, that's not, no. But it's whatever. I don't want to say it's a Michael Bay movie, but it felt like a Michael Bay movie, and also, I feel like visually, it's darker, but yet, it's more clear. It was more clear than the other movie. The other movie was absolutely, like, everywhere. But here, except for the beginning, which is the beginning when we were like, "What the fuck? What the fuck is this? Like, what are you doing?" But then it slowed down a bit, and it started being more like, "Okay, I'm seeing what the fuck's happening." Because in the first movie, there were moments where like, "What the fuck? I can't see anything. I don't know what the hell's happening." The Foot Clan is represented better. Yeah, the human characters just need to kind of be balanced more, like in a sense of, do not make them feel like they're on the same level as the turtles, because the movie is about the turtles. That's just all I want. Just fucking keep, Megan Fox keep there, Stephen Amell as well. Just do Will Arnett like that. Just fucking go down there, you piece of shit. But that's all I want. I just want the turtles to be the front, the front and center, and that's it. Because that's what the movie's about, and they're so interesting. They're so interesting, and pisses me off when they're trying to try to concentrate on the humans as well, which it absolutely takes away from the movie. But nonetheless, I really liked the movie. The theater was like packed as well, and people liked the movie as well. They were laughing at a lot of moments. There was a lot of funny stuff. The whole movie is fun, so I'll rate this movie 7.3 out of 10 because there were a lot of bad things. Bad things in a sense of, they could have been done better, but they're not the worst thing ever. And also there were a lot of good things, which I'm surprised that I will include visuals and effects from that type of movie as a positive, because usually they're all like mashed up and whatever, and you can't see clearly. But in this movie, it was very well done. It was also in 3D, so I'm surprised how well everything turned out. So yeah, 7.3 out of 10. I recommend the movie if you want to have a fun time, and it's not one of those movies like you have to be fucking stupid and turn off your brain because it's illogical. There are some points that are like that, but other points actually kind of make sense. And you should go in and think of this is similar to Fast and the Furious, and that's how you should think about this movie. So thank you guys for watching, and I hope you go see the movie as well.